Hello adventurers and welcome back to my channel. Today we are in downtown Leadville, Colorado on an absolutely beautiful day, checking out the historic downtown and all it has to offer. Leadville was originally put on the map because of its amazing silver mines that were discovered. In fact, it became a boom town in no time, and before long, people were flocking to this area. Well, what do people need? People need a saloon. Of course they do. So today we're actually going to be going to one of the oldest saloons in the West, opened in 1879. We are going to the Silver Dollar Saloon. It's right across the street over here, and I don't know if you can see this or not, but there are several people standing outside already. So let's go get in line. Looks like we got here right in time. It opens at noon, so we're about to go in and see what we can find. Okay guys, we are inside and now it is time for us to look through this menu and see what they have. I am so excited. It is really cool to be in one of the oldest saloons in the West. And I noticed right off the bat that they don't actually have Pepsi or Coke. They have something called Rocky Mountain Soda Company, and they have several different beverages. So I picked up one of the colas and we're about to test. Ooh, that is yummy. So let's look over this menu. Okay, the options on this menu are a little bit different than I was expecting. I'm super excited though. They sound delicious. We have appetizers, sandwiches, and sides. And then at the bottom here we have a brief history with some special visitors. Now you can also see this menu outside if you happen to get here early. And that way you can kind of make your decision in advance, because even though the menu is not that big, it is very hard because everything seems good. And since we are in a saloon, don't forget to check out the backside if you're interested in getting an adult beverage. They have lots of good ones, and they will pour them up either at the bar here or bring them to you at your tables. For example, here they have the Continental Divide, and then if you look up, you actually have a Telluride Mountain Beer also. Now, you may not have caught it when we walked in the door, but some of the notable visitors who have come here have actually been Unsinkable Molly Brown and Jimmy Buffett himself. So this is a very infamous place, and I am glad that we have made it out. Okay, so today I decided to go ahead and order the Tandoori Chicken. This has harissa mayo, Persian cucumber, and cilantro. And then I also ordered some Colorado fries. So I'm super excited about trying this out. Now again, the menu here is very different, so I'm super excited to just try out some different things. They did have something called shrimp chips, and I kind of asked what those were, and she said that they're somewhere between like a pork rind and a Funyun, but they have a shrimpy taste. I was not knowing if that was going to be a good lunch item for me or not, so we went with something that was a little bit more standard with the regular french fries. So this should be a really yummy meal, and I'm going to show you what the saloon looks like. Again, this is one of the oldest operating saloons in all of the West. So super neat. And they don't serve food all the time. Sometimes it's just a regular saloon. So make sure that you come here for lunch if you are wanting to try some of the food. Okay guys, look what just arrived. We have 2 boxes, and that's actually really convenient because I know I will be taking some of this to go. So let's check them out really quickly. Oh my goodness. This is the Tandoori Chicken, and it looks so yummy, guys. and absolutely moist, delicious. Look at all that cilantro. Now, not everybody loves cilantro that much, but you can always pick a little bit of it off. I, being from Texas, love it. Let's see what else we have. In our second box, we have a little bit of magic. We have some of the Colorado fries, which look like a home-style fry that's cut. It's a very nice size, so this is gonna be just a perfect bite. Okay guys, it is now time for us to dig in. I am so excited. It looks delicious. It smells delicious. And let's just look at how big this is. Look at this. Oh my goodness. There is so much cilantro on this burger. And there's a couple of good, nice pieces of chicken on here. I can smell the sauce. It's just coming through. And actually, ooh. So it has a little bit of a kick to it. It's a mayo, but it's not just like a extra spicy mayo. It's just a little. Really yummy. So let's get into the burger. Okay, chicken time. Here we go. Oh. The tandoori spices on this chicken have a little bit of a almost cinnamony flavor to them. Really, really good. Have a little bit of sweetness. Then whenever you add that mayonnaise with the tangy, with a little bit of oomph, and then the cilantro, which has that nice earthiness to it. Oh my goodness, this is good. But it's definitely a napkin situation. Yeah, it's nice and juicy. Okay, before we snap into these fries and have a little bite, let's look at them. These things are going to be absolutely awesome. They're the perfect size for dipping or eating just straight, and they're definitely not from some kind of frozen box, and I love that. So, very, very good. You can definitely taste that yumminess of the potato in there, and it doesn't taste like it's just a mashed up mess that they've reprocessed, because these are actual fresh fries. So I like this, but let's try it with the ketchup. Ooh. Ooh, I really like this ketchup. Now this isn't your standard run-of-the-mill ketchup that we normally see. This is actually very different ketchup. And normally I'm kind of weird about ketchup, but this is delicious. Now I did pull out one of the little cucumbers because I wanted to talk about this. This is the size. They're on the little chicken sandwich, and they're so, so good. They have that nice freshness that a cucumber does, but at the same time, they have a little bit of a, it's like a light pickle almost to it. It's really, really yummy, and I am thinking that these are the rock stars right now. I could eat these by themselves. But with that said, now that we've tasted everything, I'm going to get to eating all of this and then get back to you whenever the check comes. This is such a good meal and completely unexpected considering I am in a saloon. But this saloon is much more than just a historic saloon. It is a really cool place for you guys to visit also. So after I eat, I'm going to talk to you and then show you a little bit more. Okay, adventurers, we just got our check, and this is again the Silver Dollar Saloon, and we had the Tandoori Chicken with the side of fries. It added up to be $14.25, and after tax, $15.23. Well, adventurers, that was the Silver Dollar Saloon, and I have a little to go. I was super excited to try out something new today, and it definitely paid off. Tandoori chicken was so delicious. So I definitely enjoyed coming into this location, but a little bit of the backstory of this location now that we're not inside with all the music. If you are looking for the Silver Dollar Saloon, you can find it right on Harrison Street in the historic downtown district. And if you plan a little bit ahead, you'll stop off at the visitor center and actually pick up something special. Each year there's an annual publication where they actually share different points of interest here in the Leadville area. You can also find the historic tour in this magazine right here. Now again, each year it has very similar information, maybe a different cover, but similar information. And right inside you can find not only the Silver Dollar, but also some of the other cool buildings here in downtown. Inside you can actually find a map with the historic walking tour, and each of these numbers is a point of interest. But then you can actually find the point of interest inside, and it tells you a little bit more about it. For example, let's go look at the Silver Dollar. So number 11 you find is the Silver Dollar Saloon, located at 315 Harrison Avenue. It says here that it is affectionately known as the Dollar, and the building itself was actually built in 1879 and boasted, amongst other things, the first tile floor here in Leadville. And you can actually see a little bit of that whenever you're inside of the actual building still to this day. But that definitely is not the only piece of original Silver Dollar Saloon that you will find inside. As we were looking around, you might have noticed the decor. Much of it is actually here from the beginning of the saloon itself. Inside you'll also find some influential people on those walls, like the unsinkable Molly Brown and that Titanic puzzle, which is obviously a newer addition. But again, unsinkable Molly Brown actually used to come here and visit the saloon. It's hard to not walk through downtown Leadville and not be compelled to look at some of those historic buildings. So definitely check out the visitor center first, or find one of these little maps back here. It'll tell you where you're going and you won't regret it. I hope you have enjoyed coming out with me to beautiful Leadville, Colorado today and checking out the historic downtown and learning a little bit more about it, but also going to the Silver Dollar Saloon and having lunch. Now, this is a place that you're definitely want to check out if you come to this area. It is historic, it is epic, and there are so many cool finds inside. Definitely worth a stop. If you've enjoyed today's video, make sure that you hit the like, subscribe for future content, and check out my uploads. I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Till next time, guys. Bye!